What I'm about to show you guys today is a great way to stock up on food. It uses very few redstone resources, and with the way it's built, it'll work across all versions of Minecraft. What's up, agents? Zero here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Pocket Edition Redstone video. And today we're going to be taking a look at this automatic chicken cooker. Now, this is actually something I've seen on YouTube before. I've seen a number of different designs, but I decided I wanted to create my own design. Now, how similar this is to a lot of other designs, I'm pretty sure there are some designs that are rather similar, but the way this works is actually quite simple. There's a dispenser right in the back there. I know it's kind of hard to tell that it's a dispenser, but it's a dispenser. And in the back here, we have ourselves some chickens, and they're actually sitting on top of hoppers. As soon as a chicken lays an egg, the hoppers are going to bring the egg all the way to the dispenser, which is going to activate redstone circuitry, because we've got circuits all the way around to the sides. And what it's going to do is it's automatically going to dispense the egg. Now, here's the thing. Eggs have a 1 in 8 chance of spawning a chick, and when the chick spawns, it's going to be standing right on top of this slab, and as soon as the chick grows up and turns into an adult, it's going to get hit by the lava and cook down, and it's going to dispense all the food and feathers into this chest down here. So now that you understand what's going on, let's go ahead and build this thing. Now, in order to build this, you're going to need a 3x6 area. You're not going to need to dig down any blocks. Now, I do want to point out that this is for the actual circuit itself. This does not include like any chests or anything like that. This is just the cooker itself. Now, inside of this chest is actually everything we're going to need in order to build this. However, I do want to warn you, it's going to use quite a few resources, so just be aware of that. We're going to need a stack and 11 building blocks, 3 redstone dust, 2 repeaters, 1 comparator, 1 slab, 1 dispenser, 5 hoppers, 1 chest, 2 glass, 1 rail, 1 minecart with a hopper, and 1 lava bucket. And I'm going to be leaving this stack right here because I am in fact in creative mode. So like I said, this does not include any sort of chest whatsoever, so just be aware of that. So we are going to first dig out these 3 blocks. We're going to place down our chest right here. And we're going to come out to the back, we're going to squat down, and we're going to place 2 hoppers just like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get out our building blocks and build up just like this. And leave this space open for just a moment. Then you want to go ahead and take out your slabs. Let me go ahead, not your slabs, your rails. I don't know why I said slabs. Let's go ahead and put the chest up. Let's go ahead and get out. You know what, let's go ahead and put the glass up for a moment. Let's get out our rail and our minecart with a hopper. We're going to place a rail right on top of this hopper right here, so you can either squat down and place the rail on top of the hopper, or you can aim right at the block and place it down. And we're going to go ahead and place our hopper minecart down just like this. Let's go ahead and put this stuff up. Now what we want to do is go ahead and place 2 pieces of glass up like this. So 1, 2, and we're going to place a slab down right here. Now here's the thing. The slab, if you put a slab directly above a hopper, it does actually catch things. However, it has to be landed on top of the slab in order to do it. And because of the way the lava is situated, for whatever reason, on Pocket Edition, whenever mobs die, the drops actually are in the air for like a split second or two before falling on the ground, which causes items to burn, which is why we're using the hopper minecart. It actually picks things up a lot easier and faster than just simply using a hopper and a slab. They actually have a bit of a bigger radius than that of a hopper, so you do want to be aware of that. So I've already built some of it while I was talking, and you do need to make sure you have that done. So we're going to be placing down our dispenser in this direction. I don't know why I had trouble there. So that's going to be facing in that direction. We're going to have a comparator output just like this. which is going to be running into a block. And on the other side is going to be redstone dust. Now this redstone dust is going to power in two directions. It's going to have a block here, and we're going to place a repeater facing in this direction right here, and a repeater facing in this direction right here. Redstone dust going directly into this comparator, and you do not need to set this into subtract mode. This will be just fine. Here's what's going on. As soon as we place an item inside of this dispenser, let me go ahead and place this chest in here, it's going to create a clock. What's happening is it detects that there's an item inside of it, therefore it's powering the redstone, powering the repeater, going back into the comparator, and because the signal strength is larger than that of what's giving out, it causes the comparator to turn off, which turns the whole circuit off, and then it reads that there's something inside of the dispenser once again, and powers back on and just creates an infinite clock. So then that's exactly how it works. Now what we want to do is go ahead and set it up so that it instantly, well not instantly, but dispenses the items out as soon as they're inside the dispenser. So we're going to place a block right here. We're going to place a piece of redstone right here. So now as soon as an item is inside of here, it's going to be dispensed out. This is what's going to cause the eggs to be spat out and be able to give us the baby chickens. So let's go ahead and cover the majority of this up. And we do want to leave some space out for hoppers, because hoppers is actually what's going to allow the eggs to flow in. So we're going to go right here. We're going to place a hopper right here. And then going to place a line of 2 extra hoppers. 1, 2, just like this. Now what we want to do is go ahead and cover all but this last hopper. So you're creating a little bit of a pocket. And then you're going to repeat the exact same process a second time. Just like this. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a hole of which you're going to be putting your chickens into. Now, how you get the chickens in here is going to be a bit of a problem. Sometimes you may have to actually push them in here. You may also want to consider getting yourself some eggs and throwing them in and hoping that chicks will spawn. And that's exactly how it's built. And oh yeah, I almost forgot one very important aspect to this, the actual lava. So let's go ahead and pull our chest out. Put lava down, and let's go ahead and put the lava bucket 1 block above our slab, and that is actually everything all completely done. That's the chicken cooker all completely built. Now there is one slight flaw that I noticed in this design. It's really something that should be expected, is that if there's a baby chick inside of here and it gets hit with an egg, then that means it's actually going to get hit with the egg, it's going to get hit into the lava and die, and you get no drops. So if you want to set it up so it automatically cooks your chickens, then what I recommend doing is make sure you reduce the amount of chickens that you have inside of here, because chickens lay eggs every 5 to 10 minutes, so the fewer chickens you have, the less of a chance you have of that encounter. However, there's one other method that you can do, and that's simply set it up so that you manually dispense the lava yourself. What I have set up is a dispenser right here with the lava bucket inside, and we've got a few chickens inside of here. And if we go ahead and press the button, and that's going to kill off all the adult chickens, and we've got ourselves some decooked chicken. We've got feathers, and because we had adult chickens in there, we have eggs now, which is fairly obvious because they got picked up. Now, one thing I do want to go ahead and say is that if you've noticed, like I said earlier, baby chickens are actually unaffected by lava, but the adult chickens did in fact get hit. And another thing is that the more chickens that you have inside of this thing, the higher chance that you have of creating lag. And if you accidentally break these glass blocks, then when the chickens all come out, it's going to increase the amount of lag. So one way you can reduce the amount of lag is the amount of chickens that you have giving eggs out in the back, and also checking your chicken cooker quite frequently. If you have it set up the way I have it set up right here, you just simply press the button like I showed you. It dispenses the lava. Press again, it takes it off. And so yeah, that's basically how it all works. Now there will be a world download in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check this out for yourself. Man, this was a bit of a mess of a redstone video, but it was well worth it because it's actually a relatively interesting machine. But that's actually going to have to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Want more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPE0 to stay updated. It has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.